Born Ready Be. Boxed Off episode 4. Is it 4?
Yeah, it's episode 4.
It's been a month. Well, over a month because we did the trim video. When did we do the trim video? A month?
I looked over there actually. I think our first episode was the. Oh no, sorry. We started it on like beginning of the year, didn't we? The first episode was like. Oh, the trim video was like end of January, wasn't it?
I don't know. But it's been like a month anyway since.
Someone check if you can. That'd be good.
But it's been like a month anyway since we've been doing it, and it's gone absolutely rapid. And the interaction's been sick, and it just seems to be growing. Like obviously, the first episode obviously is smashed it like on the views side of things. But if you actually, I feel like if you actually take in the content, we've done miles better. I think each episode's improved. I think that, do you know what I mean?
I say it's just getting more comfortable in it. Like we've never done anything like this before.
That's what I mean. So it feels good.
Just diving into the unknown, and it's only going to get better in it. Like I said from day one, it's only going to get better. So.
That's what I mean. And today is a celebration, and you know why? Because Boris Johnson has told us all that he's sorted out. Do you know what I mean?
So 21st, we are free again.
Well, we're allowed to go to beer gardens, and there are 6 people around the house.
Isn't the 21st when all restrictions are done? All restrictions are over. Beer gardens is like.
I don't know.
I think 21st of June is when things should be back to normal then. But like it's like March 8th or something, isn't it, where beer gardens and stuff can come back.
But anyway, we've got a date. We're no longer in the dark.
No, it's something to look forward to. That like exactly. when I read the announcement, when I seen it, I actually felt well better. Like
me too.
You know what I mean? It's just something we can actually go for.
And as well, it's like what they're going to do. I heard they're going to do like a proof of vaccine thing. So we're going to have to have the vaccine. Yeah. So you're not an anti-vaccine, are you? But if they're saying to me, have a vaccine and you can go abroad and you can go to concerts and you can go to footy matches and you can do all these sick things, vaccine me up because I'm ready to actually.
I reckon that's going to be the requirement, isn't it? So when you get a vaccine, you get a code as well, don't you? Is it something like that?
I don't know.
If you get a vaccine, I think you get a code, and I think eventually. I remember when the vaccine first come out, and like holiday makers were like, to get on the plane soon, you're going to have the vaccine. So like to go to a festival or something, I assume that you're going to have the vaccine.
Yeah, that's sick.
Just because. And
you know what I am looking forward to? That the standard small talk will no longer be, oh, how shit's COVID and all that. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like every single conversation you have with someone you've not seen for a while or whatever, you just end up having the exact same conversation with everyone. Do you know what I mean?
Same shit.
Shit this, it's shit that, blah, blah, blah. I can't wait for this, can't wait for that. So yeah, I'm buzzing.
Light at the end of the tunnel, bro. So hopefully it comes soon.
That's what I mean.
4 months or something, but hopefully
it's been a long time. It's been.
Bro, it's been. Imagine, yeah, when COVID first happened, like we thought, right, we'd actually sort it out in a year and a half.
Bro, when it first happened, and I thought we'd be out for that same Christmas. I thought we'd be out for Christmas 2020. Yeah. 2020. Fuck me. Yeah.
And we've still got another 6 months to go really from then.
So. But we know.
At least we've got a goal now. And I feel better about it anyway now. Like with the announcement, like it just more positive in it. At least we've got something to look forward to. It's like when you're going away in it. Like you got a holiday booked and you're buzzing for it. Like that's going to be the date.
I'm going to book a flight as soon as possible.
I reckon. Where are you going to
go? Prague.
Prague? Why do you want to go Prague?
No particular reason.
Yeah, you dirty man.
Nah, 50p a pint.
Yeah, cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap as chips. It's nice as well. The food's good. And I went last time. We had a sick time. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm definitely going to go again.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Prague. I've never been to Prague yet.
Prague's sick. There are different places. But off the topic of that, yeah. Do you want to know something? Well, mad. Yeah, I semi-showed you today when I was at work. Guess whose address I've got?
Oh yeah, go on. Nothing happened for me today. It's been a boring day, I think. One of the trees outside front of my house fell down. There was loads of soil everywhere. Mum was like, I've got to pick it all up.
Sounds mad.
That's the most exciting thing I've done today. And come here, of course. And
obviously, come here.
Ready to shut it down.
Yeah, I'm ready to shut it down because today's a very special episode. We asked the viewers, can some of you people grow some large testicles or ovaries, depending on your gender or how you'd like to be represented, to send in some strange stories or experiences or whatever you have come across or experienced in your time. This all came off the back of me being open enough to share one of my experiences, what I've been through in my time. And I can't lie, what my story is absolute mild compared to some of the absolute monstrosities that have been sent in to us.
I think we should say there's a disclaimer that, like, I'd say about maybe like 30% of them that have been sent in we're not going to say, because we get put in a very negative light.
Yeah, we'll be honest. We've not been sent millions and millions. We've been sent a good handful. We've got a good selection, and yeah, it is completely anonymous. And don't come asking, oh, who said this, who said that, because we're not going to tell you.
We're not going to tell you. So yeah, deal with it.
So you go first, bro.
Right. Okay. So let me.
I'm going to try and apply our knowledge and try and give advice or speak on it, and you know what I mean, just give our general.
We'll just give our opinion on what was sent in and what we think about it. So I'll start there. So we had one person send us something in saying that they had sex on a farmer's tractor carriage thing and nearly got caught by dog walkers.
So this person had sex on a tractor and nearly got caught, so I'm guessing this is in the middle of the day.
Yeah, well, I by dog walkers, and I assume you're not going to walk your dog like proper late at night, so yeah, I'd say it's a bit of an early day thing.
So
hey, fair play for mixing up going on a tractor though.
I do rate it. I do rate
Tractor's pretty good.
It's not the first tractor story I've heard in my time.
What are you doing on the tractor?
No, not me. Not me personally.
Right, okay.
But tractor, right? Yeah. So
some advice.
Fair play, I guess. I mean,
mixing it up.
Sleeping with someone on a tractor. I'm guessing on a farm or a field during the day when there are dog walkers around. I do appreciate and respect the spontaneity.
It takes some bottle, doesn't it?
It does take some
on
bottle.
A tractor. Was the tractor? Did it have doors? Could you just? Is it like a handle keyless entry thing?
Were you sat on the tractor's driving seat? We
need more details.
We do need more detail. That's why you should have.
You should have sent us more explicit details.
But I guess I do appreciate the art of, you know, being spontaneous and going somewhere else and doing something different. Where's the most spontaneous place
I was going to say to you then that I'm not very spontaneous. I've never had very mad spontaneous sex anywhere, I'd like to say. I was going to say, what about you? Where's the maddest place you've had? Because mine's nowhere weird. I don't have sex in weird places.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me neither. Really.
Shit.
Nowhere mad.
You're sick, you bet you have.
Nowhere mad in my time. You know, some things are better left unsaid.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Innit?
Some things are better left unsaid.
We said anonymous, so I'm not outing myself. Yeah. I'm PG over here.
So, yeah, and to round it up, I'd say, okay, having sex in the day, I've got nothing against it. Just make sure you don't do it in such a bait place where you can get yourself legally in trouble, because it is actually illegal.
It's like someone else's car.
I swear, yeah, if you get caught like having sex by the police outdoors, do you not get put on like a sex offenders register or something? Because it is like public indecency, isn't it?
I don't even know. I think it is illegal to have like sex in your car or something like that, innit?
It definitely is illegal.
Don't break the law, people.
Don't break the law.
We don't recommend it. Find a bed, but not in COVID season. Get the vaccine first.
No, well, you can have COVID friendly sex.
Can you?
You got to just do it.
Just got to wear a massive Johnny.
You got to do it. Yeah, and then to toe Johnny, you got to wear. Well, I'm just like
protected there. You both in it.
Yeah, you both in it.
Oh, funny.
Do you remember that article that came out when COVID first became a thing? And there's like COVID friendly positions to have sex in.
Oh yeah, I do remember, innit?
Do you reckon everyone's proper a date?
Yeah, I've been probably doing that. Really.
Yeah, sorry, I can't do this position because
COVID.
Sorry, my bad. But yeah, as a whole,
thank you for sending that question in.
Well, story. There's not really much we can really speak on that one, to be fair.
Nah, that's just a subtle one to get us going. So.
Yeah.
Do you want to fire in with something that you've got?
I'd absolutely love to.
You'd love to.
The thing is, yeah, with these stories, like, we didn't say send in weird sex stories. We said send anything in.
Yeah.
For some bizarre reason.
I can tell you what we actually said. We kept anonymous. We're not dickheads that will tell us who said what off camera. No question or story can be too weird or inappropriate, and we may not pick some of them because they might be a bit too explicit. So anyway, come on, fire away, son.
Right. Okay. So this is a bit of a longer one. It's coming anonymously. This is a bit of a strange one, yeah. But anyway, so this girl has put. So I was seeing a guy for a while. I actually met him at work. He sorted out my phone He sorted my phone contract out and slid his number into my notes. Pretty smooth. Or creepy, depends how you take it.
Yeah, well, I mean, why? Anyway, I'll let you tell.
But the funny thing is, yeah, and slid his number into my notes, and she's used like the purple horny devil emoji, so she definitely rated it.
Oh yeah. Go on, girl.
I invited him round one day, and we were just chilling, sat chatting shit on the sofa, and he pulls me onto him. So I'm like, right, okay, that's nice. And then, as we're kissing, he starts to take my socks off, and I'm thinking, yeah, it's a bit weird to take those off first, but cool. He lays me down, and I kid you not, he shoves my entire foot, and I mean every single toe on my right foot, into his mouth, and starts going absolutely ham on them. I just absolutely froze and had no idea what to do. He then proceeded to take his own socks off and asked me if I could do the same to him.
Right.
Discuss.
Weird
It's game over. There's no way.
I'm not a fan.
There's no way.
Pretty strange.
A lot of people have foot fetishes.
Foot fetishes are a thing, yeah.
I don't have that, but I wouldn't fucking want to suck some bird's old foot. You know what I mean? That's just weird, isn't
What I
it?
will say is, yeah, I don't have a foot fetish, but people do have minging feet.
Yeah.
And you know when someone doesn't have minging feet, someone can have nice feet, nice
Yeah.
looking feet, that is a thing, yeah. And, you know what I mean? But a foot fetish is a complete different beast, do you know what I'm saying?
That's
So it's like...
that's too much time.
So...
How does it... That's weird, that.
I mean...
I feel sorry
The
for the
thing
girl,
that he doesn't take a top off, he doesn't take a pants off.
The first
The first thing he goes to take off are his socks, and then shoves
her foot.
a whole foot into
Got a big
into
gob,
his
yeah.
mouth. It does have it got a big gob, yeah.
Oh, she's got small feet?
Trying to find out what size feet she is.
Yeah, if you watch him, tell us what size feet you are.
Well, no, because it's anonymous. Well,
Still tell us.
anonymously, yeah, just message the page. But, so, fetishes and things like that, they are a real life thing, and do not get me wrong, a foot fetish, there are worse fetishes to have. It's not illegal, you're not hurting anybody, do you know what I mean? It's not going to upset anyone.
Yeah, I mean...
It's quite a taboo thing to have a fetish about, but it could be worse. I mean, I do think it's a bit strange that he's proceeded to then, you know, he's not even asked whether he can do this with her foot and put it in his gob or whatever.
Yeah. To be fair though, he did get her a phone,
He did get her a phone,
so
but
it's the least you can do.
if I get you a phone, can I shove your foot in my mouth?
End up phone it, isn't it? Maybe one iPhone. Oh, irrelevant.
No one's gonna get that.
Oh yeah.
No one's gonna get that. But anyway, but it's like.
Yeah, that's
But yeah,
heavy, isn't it?
I mean, I guess I suppose advise, even though the guy, this particular foot lover.
What do you do in that situation?
I mean, I guess she took it quite well. I'm guessing.
Did you go with it?
I presume so. I don't know if she proceeded to sleep with him or not.
Got to get that bag, haven't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. But I think advice for the guy who did it.
Get a life.
I would say, yeah.
Oh, that guy. Shoving birds' feet in your mouth. Oh, do you want to do mine? Weirdo.
Nah, it's a safe space.
I mean, it is safe, isn't it?
It's a
But
safe
just
space.
personally, that
Yeah, personally, it's not for us. But
run for me.
what I will say is, it's like maybe next time, mate, if you're watching, I doubt you are. But if you're watching, maybe next time, you know, I'd say go along the lines of go in the more traditional route first, especially with the first time with a girl. Go the more traditional route, take off the relevant clothes in traditional order, and then have traditional intercourse. And then if she's into it, yeah, traditional sex or whatever.
Traditional
And
intercourse.
yeah, but I'm saying not doing anything freaky straight away.
What's traditional? What
Slipping
position?
a nipple out first, somehow that's the bit out.
What?
You know what peg does? Yes, slip a breast out, so you can sit out like Peg said,
Sucking
yeah.
a tit. Whoa. Right,
Not
come
like
on.
that.
None of that on here,
Wrong,
mate. I'll
wrong.
start throwing skittles at you, mate.
But anyway, I'd say, yeah, next time maybe go the more traditional route and the more orthodox route of going round and having sex with someone or doing all this kind of stuff. And then eventually, once you get a bit more into it, ask if it's okay to put certain feet in certain mouths.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree with that, mate. I agree.
But again, if you like sucking feet, mate, suck all the feet you like.
There's a way about it, though, isn't there?
There's a way about it. There's a more polite way.
Have some
a bit
decor
more-
and cheap.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that's a nice little story, I
funny
guess.
one.
It was a funny one.
Right, I've got one here for you, son. So, this was sent in anonymously. So, I went to Ibiza and was in this bar. My flight had been delayed, and this boy kept looking at me. So I was looking back at him. He came over and said he'd get me a drink. So I started flirting with him. I was steaming and started pulling him.
What, in the airport?
No, in a bar in Ibiza.
Oh, right. What? The flight had been... Oh, when you said flight had been delayed, I thought she was in the airport.
Well, I don't know if she was in the airport. This is just how it came through. So I was steaming, started pulling him. Next minute, his mum and dad come over. And he was on a family holiday, and he was 16. His mum and dad were hugging me, saying how pretty I am, and he kept messaging me on Instagram when I got home. So imagine that, yeah. So I think the girl, I'm not going to say race I might out, but she'll be in her 20s. Imagine that, you're giving the eyes of some bird, she comes over.
Her mum still buys his trousers.
16! And she comes over and starts getting a drink. Necking on, then mum and dad come over. Starts sitting
That's
with her.
fucked. I mean, these are the times, well, I guess. But the thing is, yeah, if the roles are reversed, yeah, it's actually bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
It's actually bad.
Relying on a girl.
Imagine if I saw a girl, and then went over to her, started buying her drinks or whatever, started kissing her, and it turns out she was that young. It's not on.
It's not on, mate, no.
But the thing is, though, the younger guy instigated it, though. It wasn't the older person who instigated
But
it.
this person told me that she was giving the eyes back and she was flirting, but obviously she didn't know he was 16.
Yeah, I guess.
So that's heavy.
I feel, yeah, nowadays, like, younger people look older and older. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure when I was 16, there's no way on earth I would be getting away with pulling a girl in her 20s. You'd be able to tell I was that young.
It's like when you see people from in your old school in their uniform. And when you see them, I was never that tall at that age.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like kids in year 9,
yeah.
that big. And you're like, no way was I that small. But
I remember year 7s being like that big and having massive big bags that were huge, and a blazer was like 5 sizes too big for it. Got to last them throughout the entire school and all that.
That's mad.
But yeah, I guess.
Imagine that though. Like I say, if it was the other way around.
How did she react? How did she feel? What did she?
Well, she was just hugging the parents and that. They were saying how pretty she is and whatnot. And then she chilled with them, and then eventually just dusted out of the way.
I mean, fair play to the lad though. Yeah. I mean, I would never have the bottle, even the age of 22. Yeah, I would never have the bottle to pull a girl while I'm.
When you're on a family holiday.
Yeah, well,
to Ibiza with your mum and dad.
I mean, if I'm on holiday and I'm out somewhere separate to where my mum and dad are, like say I go on a night out and my mum and dad aren't there, it could make an exception. But if I'm in the same vicinity as my mum and dad, and then I proceed to go and try and pull someone, doesn't matter if I'm 22 or 16.
That's a bit tacky,
doesn't it? I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. It just makes something just doesn't sit right there with me. I can't try and pull someone when my mum and dad are there.
I'm saying I would not have the bottle for that. No way. When my mum and dad there, no way. I would not have the bottle. That's too much for me. So fair play to the lad.
I mean, yeah, fair play to the lad. Yeah.
And finesse.
It's like, yeah, well, where do you even go from there? I bet he's gassed though. Imagine him getting back into school though when he gets back off holiday.
Fully burned.
Yeah,
go on, son.
Yeah, fair play. Yeah. But the thing is, yeah, I presume this girl was staying in like a party part of Ibiza.
I think so, yes.
But why is this 16-year-old on holiday at like the rave part of Ibiza with his mum and dad?
Ibiza's a nice place, wasn't it? It's
yeah,
like
I guess
nice island. It's not all partying. It's like really nice. You can go other places and that. So
yeah, I guess so.
Just, on a spiritual one.
On a spiritual one, yeah, I guess so.
Right,
but
give me fire away something else.
Moral of that story is, doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl, if you're not too sure, if it's a bit sus, always ask.
Always ask for ID.
Always.
Get the passport out.
Because if the roles are reversed there, it's fucked.
It's jail time.
It is jail time.
We don't want to go
right, okay. So, the next story I have is another sex one. Shock.
Jesus.
Okay. So I've been out all day with my then boyfriend. We had a few hours to kill before we were going back to his, and we were bored. So we decided to go and sit in Mackey's. Nice date.
Nice, classy.
Long story short, I asked if he'd ever had sex in McDonald's. He replied, yeah.
Is that how he said it as well?
He replied, yeah. And with that being said, we then proceeded to go to the disabled toilet to have sex. It was really nice. We finished, and then I got a Happy Meal. What Happy Meal did you get?
Right.
So yeah, again, another. That's so much more bait than a field.
A tractor.
It's a tractor.
Yeah, it is. I mean, to be fair, I'm not a disabled toilet expert, but I'm pretty sure they all have locks on them.
They're quite roomy. There's always more room in a disabled toilet than there is a normal toilet.
Yeah, true.
Because you have to fit a wheelchair in there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And they've got bins.
They've got bins and they've got them poles you can hold on to on the side.
Fucking hell.
You know what?
No, that's fair play. I don't know why I keep saying fair play to people shouting weird
Yeah,
places.
to be fair, yeah. I think to me,
fair play.
to me, I kind of feel like I have to draw the line there.
At Mackey's toilet.
At Mackey's, I feel like I have to draw the line.
Could have gone Asda or something.
Yeah. No, but it's
Sorry,
like
no.
on a field, I can dig that. I can go with that, like it's cool. But yeah, I don't know why I said dig.
I can dig that.
I can totally dig that.
Dig that.
Yeah, dig that. Let's get him on the podcast. Not gonna happen.
Imagine.
But yeah, to me, I can. I'm cool with having sex on a field or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. I can do that on a tractor, shagging all the tractors you want. But for me, Mackey's disabled toilet, that's for me. I draw the line there.
Bit heavy, that, isn't it?
It is a bit heavy. Again, the spontaneity I can only admire, but it could never be me.
Yeah, again, it takes serious bottle, that, doesn't it?
Serious
Or
bottle.
you just got to be really horny.
Really, really.
Or you with a bad bird. And you're starving as well. That's your only chance. But yeah, just pattern up, man. Go get a bed or something.
That's what I mean. Why could you? The story explains we were just waiting around to go to his. So that horny that you had to go in the toilets in Mackey's, like, what do you know what I mean? Like, can you not just control yourself? Like,
we're going.
but again, each to their own. If you want to do it, if that's what you're into. But to be fair, I say I do draw the line there. But imagine the thrill you must get off the back of that.
Yeah.
It must be like next level.
It would be mad, that.
But I would never do it. I could not have the bottle to do something like that. No way.
Yeah, that's too much for me. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't have the bottle for it. No way.
Would any of you do that?
Oh, aye.
Aye.
Bloody hell, Ben! Why are you saying that?
No, it's a bit sus though. That like, do you not think it's like
that, innit?
In Mackey's?
in Mackey's though, and as well, it's like this. I know there's not cameras in the toilets, but there's cameras seeing you go into the toilets. It's a busy place. There's a lot of people in a small place. Do you know what I mean? Like
Kids getting about.
getting about,
Yeah.
and the thing is with Mackey's toilets, yeah, it's like gents, ladies, disabled, all next to each other.
Imagine you walk out and there's bare man there.
You
like,
can, and you, yeah.
What do you think about people who do it on planes?
Mile High Club.
Yeah.
I'm not against
Respect.
it. I'm not
Again,
against it.
You see that video of that guy who's like sat in a seat and he's like filming like that,
yeah,
and that
yeah.
woman walks out and he goes, and then like, the guy comes after him and he's like, he's like popping out.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
against
I mean,
it. Like
that's-
the Mile High Club, I would love to be a member of the Mile High Club.
Yeah, trust me, I would.
It would be sick, but I'd rather do it on a plane than in Mackey's. There's different levels. isn't there? Do you know what I mean?
That's a serious vibe in it on a plane.
On a plane. Oh yeah.
But in one of them little cubicles,
Aerostess.
the time.
Oh.
I've seen some fingers.
Yeah, it's not EasyJet or Ryanair. Nothing like that. It's got to be like Virgin or something like that. Or like Emirates or yeah.
The bad ones.
Have you?
What?
Have you on a plane?
A cut? Nah.
Yeah.
Orange faced Philly, 60-year-old and that,
Oh,
yeah. Jet 2 and that.
It's a Jet 2.
Jet 2.
But
Must be borders.
yeah, again. Yeah. But
Got
I guess,
PTSD from it and that.
But
Yeah,
but yeah,
Mackey's,
Mackey's toilet. If it's a vibe, it's a vibe. Let me know. I didn't even realise. Yeah, public toilets are minging.
I swear Mackey's toilet get cleaned like every 5 minutes.
Cold
or something.
tea as well.
Yeah.
What are you signing there?
Oh, right, yeah, fair enough.
Green lights.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Some good every 5 minutes.
Yeah, fair enough, but still, it's still not for me. Still not for me. But again, yeah, each to their own, I guess.
That's heavy, innit?
Yeah.
Fair play for you, spontaneity. Fair play. Jealous of you. Maybe not the Mackies
I'm
one.
not. Maybe not Mackie.
Maybe the tractor one. Not the Mackies one. Don't do that.
Tractor one, definitely.
I've got a short and sweet one here that said, they are, a lot of them are sex based. So, apologies.
They're all sex-based.
Because they're like the worst ones, isn't it? Just a quick one. A mate of mine had intercourse in his local park on a dead man's memorial bench.
A mate of mine had sex on a dead man's memorial bench. That's a bit specialist for me. But yeah, but
Gotta go somewhere.
the thing is, yeah, if you're not going to be checking if it's a memorial bench.
Innit? You just see it.
And nowadays, most benches are memorial benches these days. Especially if you're going to do it in somewhere secluded,
Yeah,
like a graveyard. But the thing is, yeah, I'd feel if it might not have been in a graveyard, but if it was a graveyard, I can't do that, because I'd always feel like even if there's no one there, I feel like I'm still being watched anyway, because I'm just surrounded by dead people.
Like the spirits and
It would just make me feel weird.
Imagine if you got possessed.
Possessed whilst having sex. Have you seen that film? What's it called? That film where that woman gets
Possessed while
has sex with a poltergeist.
movie.
Well, it's that a scary movie.
Yeah.
Now there's one that's like an actual horror movie where this woman actually gets like abused by this ghost.
Some Bang Bros in it.
Yeah, it's nipple marks. But yeah, I had sex. Yeah, I don't know. Would you do it?
Nah.
Would you feel bad after doing it and realising it's a memorial bench?
I don't do that stuff, me. Like, no way. That's not for me. That outdoor on benches and shit. Nah,
Yeah, the outdoor vibe. I don't know if I could really go with. To be fair.
I haven't got the bottle for that.
To be fair, I don't really think there's much we could say on that one. It's like fair play.
Short and sweet. If you're gonna get it in, you've got it in.
If you're gonna do it, you've got to do it. I think it's just a bit of a shame that it happens to be. That's probably someone's grandparent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If someone turned around to me and went, oh yeah, if, say for example, my granddad had a memorial bench, right, and it turned out someone had sex on my granddad's memorial bench, yeah, I would not be happy. Do you know what I mean?
White blonde.
Yeah, but I would not be happy.
Oh, sorry. PG. Sorry.
Yeah, I would not be happy. But yeah, I guess.
fair play.
I guess next time our story is just make sure you check if it's a memorial bench or not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough. You wanna go in? Send me one.
But yeah, I've got one now, and this one is a bit sus. It's a bit dodgy. It's probably the dodgiest one yet.
Yeah, well they've all been sound though, haven't they? So
This one's a bit disgusting, but
go on.
I guess it happens. So yeah, I've been out with a girl, was having a few drinks.
Go on, lad.
Things are going well, and we decide to go back to mine. We've all been there.
Started off nice.
Nice date, nice drinks, cocktails, I'm guessing, maybe a bit of food.
Good
You know
man.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, we proceed to go back to mine, and we start having sex. It goes so well, she orgasms, and it leaks out onto the bed. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put it as nicely as possible. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to get.
It can happen. It can.
It can happen. You know you're doing. the
We've
right thing.
all been there.
And,
I don't really do that.
you know,
Well, people been there.
It's good. It's good. It's great. Anyway, we finish having sex, and I get up to clean myself off. As I'm doing so, I'm putting my clothes back on. I realise there's a big brown stain on the sheets. I don't say anything. I proceed to get dressed. I leave the house and jump straight in the taxi. What do
Discuss.
you do? What do you do?
I would do the exact same thing as that guy.
I'd be scared.
I would stand up, even if I noticed it yet. If she didn't say anything, I would just leave, just for like her dignity, I guess. 'Cause it's already been lost with me.
Oh
But
yeah.
I wouldn't say anything, and if it didn't get brought up, I would just leave.
How would you not react to that?
Oh man.
Nah, I'd just be like,
I don't
right,
know.
yeah, I'm going love, see you. And I'd just shoot. I would not stay.
Oh,
I
mate.
wouldn't be like, hey, you shit the bed, you know what I mean? Honestly not. Our bangers are that good. So,
Yeah, mate. That's so. Yeah. Whoever the girl is, honestly, my heart bleeds for you because I can only imagine the pain that you must have felt when this particular lad left your house, yeah. And actually seeing them.
Shit, yeah, because she knows, doesn't
Of course she noticed. Like my heart bleeds for her.
She
Like,
shit the bed.
she notices she shit the bed effectively.
And now, she might have been sat at home for months, years, thinking, I wonder if you ever seen that. And now, if she's watching, she knows.
Now if you watch it, you know that you shit the bed. No, I'm joking. But yeah, my heart genuinely aches for you. Like I'm so sorry that happened to you.
I am sorry that
like,
happened.
because for the lad, yeah, it's disgusting, right? And obviously we don't want to be on that end of it. But my dearest sympathy really lies with the girl that it happened to, because I bet she felt so bad afterwards when she realised. Because you never know, if this particular mess might not have been there in the bed, the lad may
Might stay for
may have
cuddles.
stayed, you know.
You know what
So
I mean?
it-
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah,
could have been-
could have married her.
What could have been?
What could have been
That
exactly?
actually would throw me off though, bad.
Oh no, yeah.
You reckon?
No, but imagine she was amazingly fit, proper good looking, you've had mint sex, and then
Yeah.
you see that,
Yeah.
you're like,
You know what I saw? What about this? Yeah, I saw.
I want to know what he was doing to her to make her shit the bed.
Maybe she just had.
she just needed to go.
Maybe she just. If you need to go, you need to go. Do you know what I mean? I watched a TikTok. Yeah, I saw a TikTok. Yeah, like last night or the night before. Yeah, what do you do in this situation? I swear this girl says, "Oh yeah, I'm out on a date with this lad. I've seen him a few times. It's a lockdown date, I think. So they were chilling in the car or whatever, and then they go and get some sweets or whatever from this shop, and then they go to a field and proceed to sit on the grass and watch the sunset or whatever, and eat sweets and drink. And it's a nice date, you know what I mean? Apparently this girl's got IBS, yeah. And on the TikTok, she basically says that she's having these sweets, and like she needs to go. Like she needs to go where she's like she needs to go to the toilet really bad, yeah.
No
And
way.
she's saying to the boy, "Oh, can we go? Like I need to go home." And he's like, "What?" And she says on the TikTok, yeah, she's like, "I told him I couldn't wait any longer, and I went, I don't know, Will, I'm going to shit myself." And she ran off into the woods, yeah, shot up a tree, and he took her home. Do you see her again? No.
Oh my god.
Do you see her again?
Poor girl. man.
Poor, and that's what I mean. Like some things you can't control, so I just feel bad for her. I feel bad.
no.
I feel bad for them.
I don't know, man. It depends how fit she is, but
I mean,
if I don't.
the thing is, yeah, like if
probably not,
it was a girl that I really, really, really liked, right?
Yeah, that's what I
And
mean.
you know what I mean, and
But she's bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But nah, I'd probably say no. I'd probably say no. It depends.
but think about
think
how sad she would feel though that this has happened to her, yeah, something that she couldn't control, and think about how embarrassed that she felt about it, and now afterwards, like it happened in front of this lad, the last person she'd wanted to happen in front of, and now this lad doesn't want to see her because of it. It would make her feel a million times worse. Imagine how much better she would have felt in herself as a person if the lad gone, you know what, it's okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But sometimes
It's a tough situation.
you can't help a turn off. It
I
just
just, mate, I pray to God that never happens to me. Bird says she's going to shit herself. Oh my God.
yeah,
I'd be so embarrassed just for her and for me as well.
me too. Yeah, but
I think we should probably leave the questions on that note, because have you got any more?
no, I don't have
I
any.
have one or two more, but they're not really.
They're not really that good.
They're more sex related, and I just don't really want to keep saying them. So we'll call it quits on them. So thanks for your.
Well, yeah, thanks very much for
your statements.
If you enjoyed this little segment, I guess we can do it again in a few weeks' time, or whatever, a couple of months' time. We're not going to do it all the time, but
Keep mixing it up. Yeah.
mix it up, a bit different. You know what I'm saying?
Have a bit of a laugh.
But
Yeah,
man.
fair enough, man.
What's new, bro?
Not much. Hey, I'll tell you some big news that I saw today. Bobby Schmurder is getting released from prison.
Released from prison. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Good news, isn't it?
Mad that, innit?
Yeah, I wonder what he's going to do with this time. I wonder how he's going to live his life after this.
They're making some big tracks, aren't they?
You know, he definitely will be. I mean,
Obviously blew up after his first track. Don't think I can say it on camera. Hot, explicit.
yeah, you can't say
I
that.
can't say that, can I? So, but I've seen that actually got 690 million views on YouTube.
690 million views.
How mad is that?
Yeah, that's mad.
Very fuck.
That's mad. What
So
you
he's
want
gonna
from
be fresh out. And coming out.
Sorry, it's very unprofessional, but the production staff
Oh, God.
are in floods of tears yeah, for no, we don't know why.
The story before. Absolutely
some air.
got us.
Well, at least, hopefully, the viewers will laugh.
The viewers are the same as us.
Yeah, fucking
But you know what? One thing as well, yeah, that I actually deep this morning actually, yeah.
I love these skills, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask them as well. I deeped it this morning, yeah, and it actually made me feel sad. I was listening to Mood Swings by Pop Smoke, yeah, and that is such an amazing song, yeah. It's so sad that he's not here anymore because I genuinely believe that he would probably be the biggest rapper in the world right now. He would be the biggest star in the world.
He'd be doing something like that, yeah.
He would be on Drake levels. He would have gotten to Drake levels.
23, isn't he? Is he 23?
23, and he dropped one album. It's sick. And yeah, I mean,
timeless classics, I think, isn't he?
Mate, he's sick.
It is sad that he's gone. Like I say, I think a lot of people appreciate him more after he passed away. I mean, I did anyway, which is a sad way of looking at it, but when he did pass away, I think a lot more people jumped on it as well and realised how good he actually was.
Definitely.
So, Rip Arcade.
When we're talking about timeless classics, one dropped last Friday, which has already become a timeless classic. We said it. Look at the previous episode, we said it. Conflicts of interest gets Will Talk to Me.
Ghetto. The project itself is very cool, isn't it? Like I say, I'm going to go straight in and say my favourite track on it was one that was already from Mozambique. I remember you saying about, well, the first track's the second track on the album, innit? And it goes straight into that and it's different, and like the intro, it's like...
It sounds like a different track,
doesn't it? Builds it up, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
The way he does that, it's so sick.
Production-wise, it's
incredible, mate.
Yeah,
I feel like every single tune on there seamlessly just like flows into each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't listen to that album on shuffle. You have to listen to it start to finish, and it evades the idea of playlist culture, and it just genuinely is like a really just smooth body of work. Do you know what I mean?
Have you got a favourite track from it?
I've got a few favourite tracks from there.
You had to pick. What's your top three?
If I had to pick, let me get the album up now. If I had to pick some of my favourite tracks on there, I would probably say Fire and Brimstone. I would probably say I love the autobiography tune because I think what it says on that is sick. Like, that's a very sick tune. I like Crud with Gigs. That is hard. I know I said 3, but and I like Little Bo Peep at the end as well with Dave and Wretch is good as well.
So I don't want to be like, so obviously Mozambique come out beforehand, but that's probably my favourite track of the album because I thought that was one of the best tracks of 2020.
Yeah, definitely. Top 5 probably.
What's it called? No Mercy. I think the beat on that is mad as well.
Yeah.
Quite a bit before.
Pass Through and Back Row G.
And my favourite track is Good Hearts.
Good Hearts, it's a vibe.
Like a poppy one, do you know what I mean? And that, it got me going that. I really like that one.
Yeah,
so
that is a big tune.
Those are my best ones, but yeah, man, sick project.
But yeah, it's like, I feel like with Gets, I think it's, this project, like obviously, when I look into Gets' discography, no, what's the fucking... That's the wrong word.
I
know the word, but I can't say it. When I look into his catalogue of music, and all of his tunes and his old backlog of music, right? Every single album or mixtape that he's released they're all sick, But each and every single one evolves and gets better and better and better. I think the closest that he had to being the complete project was his last one, which was Ghetto Gospel, the New Testament. That was a sick project, which sort of follows the same flow as of this new one of Conflicts of Interest. It starts dead heavy, grimy, goes into the more gospel, steady rap, goes back into the rap thing, the rappy trappy beat sort of thing, and then closes out heavy, like, nicely as well.
Got it all on it.
And then this new one, I feel like he just completely honed in on all of those things that he did on the last one and just elevated it,
mashed it up
10 times,
seriously,
and just made it even better. Do you know what I mean?
I think he's unique in his own way, but
unique in his own way.
Like I say, he jumps in and out of different floors and almost like...
He's a pocket finder.
You know what I mean? Fair play to him. And I did see as well, I think it was today, he dropped a Fire in the Booth. Did you see
Fire in the Desert.
Fire in the Desert,
I've not listened to it.
Charlie Sloth. I have listened to it.
It's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty sick to be fair.
Yeah, it's
the video itself, they literally stood in the middle of the desert. Charlie Sloth stood there and then he pulls up on like some sand buggy and he jumps out and he just like stands on the mic like in the middle of the desert. It's mad.
Yeah, it really is.
It is really mad.
But I feel like he's proved that he's an MC, is a lyricist, is a wordsmith, is a musician as well. Do you know what I mean? Like he's it's just proved that he's like a fine. He genuinely is like a fine wine. Gets like he's.
Do you think it will be the best album of 2021?
I feel like it probably will be.
Anyone else can beat it?
Unless Dave comes out and drops something.
I feel
like if Dave, I feel like Dave's the only person who can musically, lyrically, sonically live up to that same standard of music. I think there's a very set few. Maybe if Wretch 3-2 really put something sick together, I think Wretch has got the lyrical power to be able to do it, and is very sonically similar-ish to Gets.
Yeah.
He works with a lot of gospel rap and all that, and he could do it. But yeah, Wretch probably, maybe. Dave's probably the closest person who's going to be able to put something together of actual pure context and content.
I think Dave's due an album this year, and he
Hopefully.
He's not been dropping too much recently.
Well, he's a bit more active now on the production side of things, and he's dropping odd little special verses
he's
here
on
and there.
Gets his album, isn't
Yeah, he's on the Gets one. That's a special verse. Obviously, he's on the Fredo one. That's a special verse. Tef. He was on Tef. That's special. He was on the gigs tape. Special verse again. Like he's jumping on with all these very select. He's picking and choosing. But I feel like with Dave, every single person who he jumps on a track with, especially if it's a Tef or a Gets or a Gigs, like a really OG top level founder of this entire thing, I feel like it makes him better, and he feels like he has a point to prove that he can do it even though he's younger. Do you know what
I hope Dave does drop something and it's levels above, because lyrically he's one of the dons, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? So fingers crossed 2021 he drops something, but it's going to take some beating for Gets.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
100%, mate. 100%. Are you feeling hungry? Oh. Because I think you owe the fans some scranning today.
Yeah. Well, obviously, if you watched last week, how long have we been filming, by the way?
About 42 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah. So I mean, if you watched last week, you would understand that I called myself out and said that I'll eat Weetabix and beans live on camera. We set this up with the intention of just being able to smoothly, put the Weetabix and beans together, but we got here and realised that we didn't have any Weetabix and I didn't have any beans in the house either, so I was running around before we started filming trying to get everything sorted. We made the concoction before we started filming, and the beans have been soaking themselves into the Weetabix for a good 45 minutes.
Cold as well.
It looks absolutely disgusting.
Yeah,
what I'm going to do is,
it looks
bring
really
it
good.
Get it to the camera.
Also,
what I'll do is I'll take a picture of the Weetabix now.
It's on the story anyway.
I'll take a picture of the Weetabix now, I'll send it to Webbs, and he'll put it here right now. This is what the Weetabix looks like right now.
Can I just say before you eat them, yeah?
It smells fucking disgusting.
I don't know, I think we spoke about it briefly last time, but Weetabix, yeah, hot or cold? I put a little poll out on the page, and of the almost 60 people who voted, yeah, most people 61% cold, 39% warm,
cold.
which
And
is
the people are right.
nah. I'd always have Weetabix warm, always. Do you know what I mean?
With sugar.
We're splitting here though, aren't we?
With sugar.
Cold with
So we've got 3 cold and 3 warm.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
I'm not a fan of warm milk. I just don't like it.
Yeah, but when you do the Weetabix warm, it's like mush almost, isn't it? Like that. To be fair,
I like my Weetabix with very little milk, so they're still nice and crunchy.
Fair enough. I mean, I haven't had Weetabix for like a decade, but
If you could feel how cold
Yeah,
this
we
bowl
might.
is right now, yeah, I swear to God. That feels fucking vile. Oh, mate, the smell.
Eating its ass well.
mate, you saying you couldn't have sex on tractors, yeah, but you'll scram that.
Nah, I can have sex on the tracks. I want to have sex in Macca's.
Get it down, you lad. Fucking stop wasting time.
I'm not going to do it.
More than one bag.
You gotta get
I'm
a
not
big,
doing more than one bite. Right, I'll do this bit, yeah. This
You gotta do at least
At least a big spoon.
2 big spoonfuls.
Nah,
Gotta
that's
do.
enough. That is enough.
Nothing all.
Nah,
What do you mean you
Got
don't
no
know?
beans on that.
Yeah, there is.
You've
You've
got
got
sauce.
2 of them.
2 of them.
They'll be complaints in the comments if you don't do more than
You
one.
got
Mate, for the,
right
for,
off.
for the culture, mate.
What other podcasts and people you see on YouTube eating
Get it
Weetabix
down,
and beans?
People do well, man. Shit, go on. It's right now.
Mate, that's a big mouthful. Right?
Down, you
I've
lad.
got 2 of them.
Go on, son.
Someone get us another can of Coke out the fridge before I eat it, please.
Nah. Yeah, just
Dash the can of Coke over there.
got a little bit in there.
Nice one. This is the weirdest episode we've ever done, mate. Even though we've only done 4. But this is like,
It's up there, isn't it?
use your key and open that door.
My key?
Yeah,
I'll just use my hand.
I'll just use your hand. Open it for us anyway. Right.
Shit.
3, 2.
It tastes like.
Enjoy, son, go on.
Bro, I'm genuinely, it's not even that bad. Right.
Have some more then.
Seriously, not even that bad.
Nah, I can't, man.
Seriously.
Go on, Will. The fans want it.
I'll try to my mouth right now.
Have another mouthful.
Bro, it's genuinely not even that bad. Bro, do it.
Bulking season, have it every morning.
Fuck that.
No, I'm not having that.
Bro.
Sorry, I'm bad fussy, me, man.
Enjoying himself.
Bro,
Clean that plate by
Right,
the time the
the whole thing.
episode's finished. Licking the plate.
bro, not even that bad.
Right. I'll do a
You
little
sound
bit
like-
for the cult. Oh, nah, I don't want to do it.
Come on,
nah, I don't
Will.
want to do it.
Come on, Will.
Bro,
Oh, nah, I can't do that, man. Come on. Nah, I'm not doing it. Nah, I can't.
what? Do it.
Oh my god, that looks fucking
I don't
awful.
look over.
I want to see if he's weird or if he's.
Oh,
actually-
nah.
Someone come on camera and try it. It's not even that bad, genuinely.
I know, I'll have a try.
No, good.
Bro, fucking try it, don't be a fanny. It's not even bad.
Got your mouth round this spoon as well. That's all right.
Yeah.
Oh no! Fuck. I am actually shitting myself.
You fucking.
Give me. Have you got that can still?
Yeah. Here we go.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that's beating.
Just do it, bro. Just do it.
I'm shitting.
Not enough wheat bits in that for me.
Fuck off. That's enough. That.
Spoonful of beans.
Oh my god, bro, I'm on fucking strip.
It's not even that bad.
Nah, it's not that bad to be fair.
What, you're turning off that entire kind of cook fire as well? Safe, bro. Fucking ends left now.
Not nice, that.
Someone try it.
Nah.
Try it, Cam.
I don't know about that. Wait, have we got another bev on the go?
Do you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get into it,
It's not even that. The first bit's the first
it's
contact's
the
the
texture.
worst. The first, the texture's the worst bit.
Well, let's try some.
Jump on.
Yeah.
Come here, Tokes.
Nah, I'm not doing it on camera.
Come on, sit
Why?
there, man.
Get your fucking mug in the face.
You might as well do
Try
it.
some.
You might as well do it for the fucking content, innit?
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Do you know what? Yeah.
The worst
Well,
bit's the worst bit's putting it in your mouth. When you chew it,
Once
it's not even
it's
bad.
the texture, but once you get in there, it's actually not that bad. And we've got
Might even be tea actually.
No, you know.
can't be wrong eating it.
Oh,
That little
blowing
weirdo.
Just on it.
Blowing it. Blowing it.
I've got it with teeth.
What do you think? Just literally just
Don't
let
chew
it
it.
his
Just
mouth.
chew it.
What do you think? Not even in his mouth.
No, what you call that?
It's not that bad. It's not great. It's not that
Not
bad.
that noticeable on your face.
You know what?
See?
I'm gonna say something big here. It tastes like beans on toast.
It's not.
It's
It's not even that bad.
Nah, don't
Just try it.
I'm alright, me.
Try it.
I'm grand doing it.
I'm a grand.
Bus is used.
It does.
See?
If that was hot, I reckon it'd be alright.
See?
Yeah, if it was warm, it'd be nice.
There we go.
Right, respect. Can't be.
There we go. Hopefully it's settled alright in the stomach.
That's for. We better get bare views now.
We better go viral. I want 50,000 likes and 5 million views by the end of next week.
Right, we'll get that, me.
But is there anything else you want to say before we wrap it up? This episode is so weird.
Yeah, it's been a weird one, hasn't it? No,
Nah.
I don't think there is. If anything, nah, it's getting warmer now.
Yeah.
Your Neymar. What is it he said?
Yeah, Neymar, sunny, innit? Nah, I think we should end on that note.
Alright, nice one.
Big up, everyone.
See you next
Episode
week.
4, locked off.
It's not work out. When's the guest coming on?
It's TBC in it really. Date time, so we'll have to.
TBA.
TB to be confirmed. TBC.
Might be one.
Dickhead.
I thought you meant to be continued.
Anyway,
right, nice
all
one.
else next time.
See you later.
Safe.
When you finish watching this, go and make yourself some wheaty bits and beans.
Did it? Try, it's not that bad.
See you later.
So